Welcome back to YugiBOOM, guys. Abe here with a Dino deck profile. YugiBOOM! And make sure, guys, you check us out on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, for all the updates to YugiBOOM. And this deck profile, I want to shout out first to Laurent Wonky Meow. Probably going to put your name right here. Shout out to you because I know you've been wanting to see this deck profile. Dino True King. There's a little bit of True King in here, but it's mostly Dino. But just know that this is for you. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so for the main deck, obviously we're going to run 1, 2, 3 Oviraptor. This card combined with Lost World is really good. Be able to search out your dinos from the deck or send them to the graveyard, and then, you know, if you get the Lost World, you can do some shenanigans. But yeah, this card is just really good on its own. Just it has everything you need from one monster in one. So yeah, so nothing too much to say about that card. Just to know that it's really good. And for the next, we run 3 Giant Rex. You just level 4 2000 beater. You can get out there, and then if you banish them, you could always bring them back out. And yeah, he's just really good. He helps get out the Nat Beast, Naturia Beast. So that's why he's in here. Because the fact that dinos have a way to make Naturia Beast is kind of dumb. But that's the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, so Giant Rex is in here. Then obviously we're going to run 3 Baby Ceratosaurus. Just, if, you know, if this card is destroyed in any way, you could always summon 1 level 4 lower dino from the deck. It's really broken because you still get Oviraptor's effect. Like you can summon one out from the deck and still go off from there. So, or if you need to get Giant Rex out or any other dino you need to get out to start helping your place. Now into the big dinos, you run 2 Conductor Tyranno. 3 probably seems too much for me for this deck. So 2's perfect. Yeah, so this card, you know, to have a boss monster in the main deck is really good because, you know, now everything's kind of facilitated to the extra deck, but to still have easy access to this card, you can always search out with Oviraptor and then just summon him out. If you have targets in the grave, he's just really good and annoying to get around. So yeah, 2 of those. And also you need targets for your double evolution pill as well. 2 Overtex Quatless. This card, you probably just want to send it just so you can get your double evolution pills from your deck. Maybe rarely you can summon this card with its own effect. Well, in this deck at least. Like let's say you got rid of your Tyrannos, then Quatless is probably the next best thing to bring out because it can negate the spell and trap and stuff. And now for the next more dino stuff, we got 2 Pranker Tops. This card's really good. Like it just if you go second with this deck, you can summon him out easily, and then you could just get extra plays. And just to get something out on the field where your opponent kind of has to worry about it. So like, you know, you could still do your other stuff that you were planning to do. That's why this card is really good. And yeah, just a good staple card all around. You see it in decks everywhere. And now for like 1-ofs, we got 1 Miscellaneousaurus, 1 Aiello, 1 Dogoron. Dogoron's just there because you can search it, and then and also just as a target for your Fire True King because there's not too many fires in the deck. These are actually, I think, the only fires in the deck besides the True King. So yeah, and then Aiello's there just to help with the Reaperdocus and then make the Nat Beast, and then Miscellaneousaurus to summon out the Aiello from the deck if you need to. So they're all broken cards. Alright, and then into the next card. Finally we go into the True King stuff. So we just run 2 of the water, Bathros, and 2 of the, I'm not even going to say it, the fire guy, the Vanisher. Yeah, so it's just more for your targets for your diagram. You could pop the, use diagram, pop this if you have this in hand, and you could either get another one out, or you can get its effect off, or as well as you could pop, like if you have Baby Stars in hand, you could just start doing things. So that's why I only run 4 of them just because it's kind of all you need. And yeah, I mean, I don't run the wind one because there's not any winds in the deck, so that's why I just run those 2. They're the best. Too bad there's no good like water dinosaur, because then that would be even more busted for the water guy, but you know, it's fine. Those work fine for me. And then for the hand trap, 2 Veilers, only because I don't have any ashes. But I So just budget option. You could always trade these in for ashes. I just like Veiler a lot because you can negate all of its effects, and sometimes if you just stop one of the effects, they can still do the other effects. So that's why I just like Veiler, because you can stop the whole effect. Yeah, so that's it for the monsters. Now we go into the spells. We play 3 Lost World and then 1 Diagram. I was thinking at first when I was making this deck to put 3 Diagram, maybe 1 Lost World. But then just thinking about it, I was like, was kind of more of a Dino deck, so I think the Lost World would be better just to help facilitate the plays. And Diagram is just there just to help out, like with the popping effects in hand. So, but yeah, so like Lost World and Oviraptor already by itself is really busted. So yeah, that's why I just run 1 Diagram, especially because I only run 4 True Kings in the deck. So yeah, that's the only reason why I run 1. But yeah, 3 Lost World I think is a must-have if you're gonna play any Dino deck. And then obviously 2 Terraformings to search them out. So self-explanatory for that card. 3 Fossil Digs. The fact you can search almost any dinosaur in the deck. I mean, once you get the Oviraptor, you can basically search anything else after that. So that's why Fossil Dig is in here. So that is there, and then we're gonna also do 2 double evolution pills. This is just in case maybe you don't have access, you're not able to get to Tyranno or the Quatless. You can even summon Prankertops off of this, but I usually try to go for the Tyranno because that's just the easier one to summon, or I mean that's the one you usually go for. But yeah, just 2's okay because 3 could be overkill unless you run more copies of Tyranno and Quatless. Maybe you can run 3 because we do have 6 targets in the deck, but 2 is okay, I think. And then just to stop hand traps, we play 3 Called by the Grave because you want your plays to go off, and also maybe it can hurt your opponent too. And you can use it as a defensive card as well. So 3 Called by the Graves. Some card I'm testing out, 2 Instant Fusion. This is because I run the Mud Dragon of the Swamp, and it's just there just to help make a Nat Beast. Because sometimes if you can't use the Reaperdocus play and thing like that, or in that play, you at least have Instant Fusion, so you can summon the Mud Dragon, and you could change his attribute, and you have the Earth, so that way you can make Nat Beast. So that was just something I'm thinking about that I've been using. So, I mean, let me know if you guys want to play it in your deck as well, and if it works out. If not, it could be a card you can cut out, and it gives you extra space in the extra deck. So, but it's just something I'm trying out. Then the 41st card in the deck, a Regeki, because you want to wipe your opponent's board. Alright guys, and now into the extra deck. The do run 2 Logia. Honestly, you could probably just play 1. I just run 2 just because there's not a lot of level 4s, but you usually have an Oviraptor and a Giant Rex out a lot of the time, and sometimes if you can't go do anything else, you just go into Logia. You can probably switch this out for because I have 1 Cerberus in the deck. So you can probably switch this out for the Phoenix or any other Link monster or any other XC that you feel could help you out. So yeah, but 2 Logia for now, just in case maybe late game you need that negate out and something you can only summon a rank 4. Logia is still a good one to summon. And then the 1 Dolka, just stop monster effects if you run out of your Logias. And then for your generic rank 4s, we play 1 Exciton, 1 Tornado, 1 Abyss Dweller. Exciton just in case, like I said, late game and you have something out. You can summon Exciton to wipe your opponent's board. 1 Tornado Dragon to get rid of back row, and Dweller because Dweller is Dweller. You stop graveyard effects, and that is very important in today's meta. And then for the synchros, we do play 1 Trishula, 1 Nat Beast. Nat Beast because of the Reaperdocus thing and all that stuff. And then Trish because you can still Trish your opponent with just 2 level 4s in the AOLO. So yeah, why not run Trish? It's a really good card. Just a non-targeting Spartan removal is always good. And then for the 1 target for the Instant Fusion of the Mud Dragon, like I said, you want to use this to switch its attribute so you can make the Nat Beast maybe a little faster. Or also you use the Instant Fusion to get an extra Link material out there so you can make a Link or an XE. So it's a good thing it's a level 4. So just combines with anything else. The only bad thing, it's a worm. I wish you could also change its type. That'd be dope too. But just just for what it's used for, it's good already. For Link 2s, we play 1 Taker, 1 Underclock Taker, 1 Cerberus, 1 Perdocus. Just Underclock Taker, and then if you summon a Tyranno, you can game your opponent probably. 1 Cerberus to get rid of stuff, and then the Reaperdocus is self-explanatory because you can change the type, and then you could, like I said, you could summon the Nat Beast if you can at that point. So he's in there. And then for Link 3s, just one summon sorceress. This is like to get out. If you can get this out, and then you have the Aeola right here already. You can, if you have a level 4 on the side here, you could always summon another level 4, the Giant Rex usually, and then you link those into, or you synchro that into Nat Beast, and you still have another thing here. And if you're somehow able, if you have a Tyranno in hand, you banish that, you summon the Tyranno, you can get the Giant Rex on, and you can summon a rank 4. So if that's your ideal hand, that would be the best play to do. So that's why she is in here, and she is broken. She should get banned. She just facilitates a lot of plays. But why not? And then for Link 4s, we play one Borla, one Saryuja. Saryuja's, I mean, usually you want to go into, you want to do the Nat Beast and all the other stuff, because Nat Beast itself is just a really good card to have out, just in case, especially if your opponent has a spell heavy deck. You want to summon that. But in any other case, if you can summon a bunch of monsters and then summon Saryuja, or use him to summon Saryuja, he's good, fixes your hand again. And you get another special summon, so why not? And Borla is just there because he's annoying. And yeah. But that's it for the deck profile, you guys. Let me know what you think of it. I do want to know what your suggestions are, because there's, like I said, there's some cards I'm trying out in here that you could take out and you could swap out. So let me know what are your spicy techs in the deck. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow us on our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And yeah, like I said, shout out to Laurent for this deck profile. This one's for you. And yeah, just make sure you keep watching, guys. And we love you. Thank you.
What's up, guys? YugiBOOM just hit 800 subscribers on YouTube. Woo! We're on the road to 1,000. We're going to keep bringing you guys awesome content.
Road to 1K.
The road to 1K, exactly. We're going to bring you awesome content and a giveaway.
So one lucky winner will be able to win 2 boxes of dual power. There's some awesome reprints in there, and hopefully you're the lucky winner who pulls those reprints.
How do you find out who's the lucky winner? Follow us on our social media sites, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Keep an eye out.
Remember, check the link in the description. YugiBOOM out.
So they're all broken cards.
I'm gonna pause right there real quick.
You're gonna tell them to shut up. They're too loud. Even I can hear them.